Hello, everyone, and welcome to TBO. Today's episode is going to be a little weird because I was messing about with a voice modulator beforehand, before we recorded, and I closed the app, and the voice modulator didn't close, and I didn't know that it hadn't done that. So you're going to hear me talking with voice modulator. So it's not too bad. It's just kind of echoey. It's kind of like a robot-y voice. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this anyway, and I hope to God that this doesn't have a voice modulator on it as well. Bye!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TBO. Today's episode is one thing we haven't done in a while, like one of our earliest episodes of TBO.
I think I checked. It was our third episode.
Yes.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
I know. No one else will know, but I'll know. And no one will know what this dialogue means, because I'll have cut it out. Or will I, because I never edit anything.
I would have thought you wouldn't have edited
The
it.
beginning and end, and then I put stuff from the beginning at the end.
Moving on.
Anyway, would you rather, Dan? What's your first one?
My first one. Alright, so I've gone to Reddit and I've sorted by top of this month. Because I'm that original and cannot think of things myself.
I went to a website.
We're both shit.
Or my alternative was I quickly run downstairs and I have a bunch of Kit Kats and on the back of them they all have Would You Rather. So I might go quickly run downstairs and get some Kit Kats and read some of them off.
Kit Kats, would you rather?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Would you rather have bland, mediocre sex whenever you wanted, or 10 out of 10 sex once a month?
Once a month.
Once a month.
Good sex once a month.
That's what I would say. Also, just to clarify, in both situations, it's with only one partner.
That's fine. I'm not here trying to do the...
Yeah, I don't know
triple
why anyone
dragon.
would pick the first option, unless you're already that much of a sex addict.
Yeah, probably. I know someone who probably picked that one. We both do.
Do I?
You do know them. You've never met them in person before, but you do know them.
Okay, I wouldn't know they would pick the option, but I'm assuming
Yeah, they would.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. The audience has no clue.
Oh no, they weren't
Yeah.
inevitably, but I think I know.
Head nodding. We've done some head nodding to agree. Yeah, no, I mean, as long as you like the person, then the sex will be good. You don't need to have it.
No,
it
but
was
it'd still
every
be
day,
mediocre
right?
sex though. A month. It's just what it says. It would just be like, yay, it's over. I've got that adrenaline
No, you
rush.
said good sex every month, right?
Oh no, sorry, yeah, sorry. It's good sex every month or sex whenever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, about 3 times a
I'd
day.
like.
Although I think I'm going to change
You
this
can
up a
have
little
sex
bit.
with yourself every time a day.
I'm going to change this up a little bit.
And that's mediocre, so that would just be masturbating.
When you have this, because it says you can have it whenever you want, I'm assuming that means it gets rid of the cooldown period.
Also, it somehow makes you immune to everyone seeing you, probably.
Yes.
Or do you have to have sex in public if you want it right then and there?
It doesn't say where.
You just happen
it just
to
says
grab...
whenever you want.
Does this qualify for consent rules? Do you just somehow grab a random woman off the street
Well, no,
and then
it's
start-
only one partner. So it's only
Yeah.
ever the same woman. So it can't
Well,
be
no,
a
it just
random.
says one person. It just says one partner. It doesn't mean you have to have sex
Oh,
with
that's
the same
true.
person.
That's true. It's only one partner. It's not a threesome. All right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You can have multiple women, but you can
I
only have sex
presume-
with one person.
It would be
You can have a conveyor
a
belt.
consent rule.
You can just have woman after woman, or man, dependent.
I was
Like,
assume
just a conveyor belt of just a shifting person each time.
how it would work is that you can just say, "Do you want to have sex?" and they'll say yes.
Yeah.
And then people will always want to have sex with you when you ask. So then
But it will always be mediocre.
but
So
always
you'll
be
never
mediocre. So it's not rape.
You won't reach orgasm.
No,
And
no,
they
you do.
won't
You do. You
reach
do reach. I think you do reach orgasm. It's just not
Well,
good.
that's not. Well, an orgasm's always good.
No,
That's
that's
why
good.
women
And
always
it's
have
like, oh
disappointed
yeah,
when a man orgasms and she doesn't. It's mediocre.
yeah, that sounds
it's
pretty
just-
mediocre.
Yeah, it's just sex. There's no finish. It's just bumping into each other.
Sounds awful.
You wouldn't know.
I said it sounds awful. All right? I didn't say it is awful.
They're good sex once a month. That's most marriages. Actually, no, they're mostly mediocre once a month.
Aren't you like good
Maybe
sex
once a
every
year.
2 years?
Once the kids leave college, then you have sex, or you get divorced. It's the one way.
Right, have you got?
right,
would
I
you
gotta
rather?
do one.
Would you? Honestly, I can't
Dan.
talk. Would you rather?
Would you rather have to eat only broccoli for the rest of your life, or be forced to watch an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians every day?
I am actually not that like. I don't mind broccoli. Broccoli's alright.
Yeah, no, broccoli's fine.
Keep it with the
It doesn't
Kardashians.
say
Is
you
shit.
can't add stuff to
I,
it.
I don't want to watch that.
No, it's annoying that every time on Disney Plus they try and promote it.
I'm just that. I don't want to watch this. Who wants to watch this? Who? Well, Danny is
I'm
currently
not
dying.
dying. I'm not dying, no. Look, if people like the Kardashians, that's fine, but they're not great people and their show sucks ass. So, no, I'd eat broccoli. Because it doesn't say you can't add cheese to it.
Do people actually like the Kardashians, or do they just like watching the Kardashians? Because
People
that's
like
two
the
different
Kardashians.
things.
No, people like Kardashians. They buy their makeup brands and other items that I don't know of, because I really don't keep up with them. Kanye West really likes the Kardashians. Or
Not anymore.
Kardashian. No, he really likes her. That's why he's trying to win her back.
Oh, that's true. Of course, she don't like him.
Yeah, she doesn't like him. She's dating that Pete Davidson person, and he's trying to win her back.
Yeah.
Also,
I think
all of their babies have stupid names.
Have you
so-
ever had roast broccoli before?
No. Maybe. Probably.
It's
I don't
so
know.
good. Like, it's actually good.
Well, that's good.
It gets rid of like the horrible texture of broccoli, and it's just good. It's like crispy and it's nice.
Have you had the long-stemmed broccoli?
Yes,
Yeah, they're better.
but you want that. You want long stem broccoli crispy, roasted. That's what you want.
And covered in cheese.
I would. Well, it depends what type of cheese.
Cream cheese. No, not cream cheese.
Liquid cheese.
Well, what's the fucking stuff? Cauliflower cheese. That's
Oh
of cheese.
no, I can't. Like, I've had that once in my life, and I puked all over the place.
Cauliflower cheese is the best cheese.
It's so.
But
I don't
broccoli
like
cheese.
cheese sauce. I hate cheese sauce. Every time I have it, I feel. That's audio for that.
Well, you won't be having it then. You'll have one less option for your broccoli.
I would rather have it
Whereas
plain
I-
any day of the week. Honestly,
I will, for the rest of my
Actually,
life,
if
have
that
delicious options and one extra.
if that question was cauliflower cheese or Keep the Kardashians, I would rather watch Keep Up the Kardashians.
Well, good thing it wasn't. It's only broccoli.
That is true. That is true.
Can't go.
All right. Which superpower would you rather have? Invisibility or the ability to shapeshift into any animal?
Invisibility.
Would you not want to just shape into a pig and just walk down the road?
Can't go into a woman's locker room as a pig.
I'm sure you definitely could. No, just go in as a little bird.
That is every man's default answer when they say invisibility, and that's so sad. Like, the internet exists, you don't need to perv on women in a locker room.
Yeah, that's true. Consent, kids. Nah, but honestly, how cool would it be if you just be a dog?
No, I don't want random strangers touching me and shitting on the carpet.
You just get belly rubs, you know. Honestly, if you
I
don't
don't
go to
like
work,
belly rubs. I don't like physical contact.
no, but you would if you were a dog.
I don't think I would. I think I'd probably be the cat. I'd be the personality of a cat in a dog.
You could also
If
shape.
someone
Yeah,
tries to touch me, I'd swipe.
you could shapeshift into a bird and you could fly.
No, I'd probably forget how to, and then just plummet.
I think it'd be cool to turn into.
I'd turn into a whale and go and make the frequency
You
for
could. You
that
could turn into
whale.
a fish, like a massive
Yeah,
whale.
I will turn into the whale and make the frequency of that whale that pitches at a different frequency to all the other whales, so it's forever alone. And I'll go have nice conversations with that whale and finally give it a friend.
I'm just saying, right? Shapeshift into the animal. If you turn into a small animal, you're basically invisible,
Yeah.
and no one knows it's you. So you might as well be able to shapeshift into an animal, because then
However, if you turn invisible, you could get a photo of that animal and go and float it in people's faces, and then they'd see that.
But your clothes are not invisible, so you have to be fully naked every time you do it.
I'm always fully naked, so it's fine.
I think this man's got no trousers on. I'm not scared.
No, my skin is just clothes. I don't have-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm always naked, but it looks like I'm not.
Right.
It's like those people who paint their clothes on. So have you ever seen those videos?
That's
They're
weird
like
to me.
women-
That's so
like,
weird. When people
I
are
think
just
it's like a woman paints. So she's wearing panties or whatever it is, and then they paint on jeans. And so, like, to see if they can get, like, the texture of the jeans perfect to, like, what a real pair of jeans would look like, and people look. And it really doesn't look like jeans. It's just a woman in her underwear walking down the street. And
Yeah.
everyone looks, and they're like, oh, this is a political statement, men will look at women. And I'm like, yeah, she's wearing no clothes except for her underwear, and she's covered in body paint. Why would you not look?
Also, people say that. I'm telling you now, if a man has a massive bulge, every woman's looking.
Yeah.
Like, someone's
Also,
done that test.
Really hard to cover with body paint.
Yeah.
It will stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a front-facing tail. My costume's on backwards.
I'm so confused. What are you on about right now? That's like a change in sentence.
If you painted on clothes, it would have to be a arse of a costume on the front, so the tail.
Oh, I see what you mean now. I was so confused.
Dan, would you rather have a fart noise as a ringtone or a clown laugh as your ringtone? You can tell this was set in the era of when ringtones were relevant and no one just had the default ringtone.
I think a clown laugh. I don't want to fart as a ringtone.
You'd have the Joker laugh.
I'd have the Jared Leto Joker laugh. No, I wouldn't have that one. That's awful.
That was Jared.
I know. That's my point. I think Jared Leto was awful. Bringing all these rats to this protection area.
And used condoms, and he's not as bad as Ezra Miller at this point, but hey, look. Jared Leto probably has abducted an 18-year-old girl and tried to touch up a 12-year-old girl. So,
yeah.
we'll see.
Moving
Probably
on.
both bad.
That is for TFE.
Yes. Spoilers for this week's news.
What was the would you rather again?
Have a fart noise or a clown laugh as your ringtone.
Yeah, I'd have clown laugh. What would you have?
Fart noise. But it changes every time.
Ah, you're a child.
Yes. I don't like clowns. Clowns are fucking scary.
No, but imagine if you're in a serious meeting and you hear a fart noise coming from your phone.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, this guy's a child. If you have a clown laugh,
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, that's a bit weird. Let's move on.
No, everyone gets terrified and jumps out the window.
I don't think they
The
would.
Joker's here. And everyone says, oh, that's a poor choice of words as they get dropped out the window. Because you say, let it go.
So shit.
Yeah, I try.
Right, I got a good one here. This is my favourite would you rather I've read. Would you rather have $1 million or 1,000,000 ducks that you can telepathically control?
1,000,000 ducks that I can telepathically control.
I
Then I can
agree.
make them break into banks and get me $1 billion or $1 million.
I agree. That would be awesome. You can just control an army of ducks whenever you want. If there's
I
some
could
guy
be
like just
Jared Leto's Morbius, but with ducks.
how cool would
As
it
he-
be? And you can see like a guy trying to mug you, and you just think, and the ducks just come along and just peck his face and start eating their face off.
Yeah,
Also,
yes.
considering it's 1,000,000 ducks, you can probably
I
have
could sell them for £1 each and get £1 million.
probably
and then
could
make
do
them
that, to be
return
fair.
to me.
It's probably worth more.
Yeah, you could sell all the ducks to someone. Like, sell them to a bunch of farms or something for like a tenner each, or whatever the value of a duck is, and then just get them all to come back to you. And then you've made a shit ton of profit. Where is my
Infinite money.
mouse cursor? There's
Honestly,
my
yeah, that'd be
mouse.
so cool. I would love it to have an army of ducks that I can mind
Hang on,
control.
Googling how much a duck is worth. How much is a duck worth? A duck is worth $10 to $20. There we go. So I was right. You could sell a duck for about $10 and then get them all to return, and you've made 10 million. And then
Exactly.
just boom. Yeah, or 20 million, depending on how pristine your ducks are.
Well, believe it
So
or not,
look,
the internet
I-
actually preferred $1 million.
Well, those people are idiots because they don't know how to sew ducks. Dan, speaking of animals, would you rather give a pig a walk or a turtle a walk?
Probably a pig.
You want to give a turtle a walk?
It would be a very long walk, and it's been very warm
What
today.
if it's a teenager and a mutant? And a ninja?
In this context, I'm going to assume it's not.
But it doesn't say that. It just says a turtle.
Yeah, but
so
you
it
are
could be a
walking.
teenage mutant
And if
ninja.
it was a Teenage Mutant
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle, you wouldn't need to walk it.
Yes, you would. You could walk it to go get some pizza. Or to go fight the Foot Clan.
The Foot Clan?
Yeah, that's the... Because basically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are the same ooze that turned the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the same ooze that blinded Daredevil. And so the hand is Daredevil's ninja army that he fights. And so the foot is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles army that they fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to be honest, I've
Because
never
it's the
seen
hand and the foot.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
TMT
Turtles.
and TM
TMNT.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah, TMNT.
Never seen it.
Neither have I. Well, I saw the first Michael Bay one and some of the cartoon, and I was like, okay, why does this woman want to fuck the turtle so bad? Like,
It's that
it is-
scalyness.
Well, okay, no,
Extraction.
it's not the woman who wants to fuck the turtle. It's the turtle who wants to fuck the woman. It wants to fuck Megan Fox.
Oh, that's actually kind of
Yeah.
disturbing.
It's an excessively horny turtle in the Michael Bay one, which doesn't surprise me. But it is obscenely obnoxious to watch a turtle try and, like, bang a Megan Fox. Like, it was bad when Cars wanted to do it, and now it's a turtle, and it's creepy. But, no, I want to give a turtle a walk.
Okay,
It would
that,
be a
that,
nice, relaxing stroll. Also, if I really got bored of it, I could pick it up and chuck it, and then run after it.
I'm going to assume you can't do that because then you're not taking it for a walk.
taking it for a walk. Didn't say how long it had to be. It's just a walk.
All right, let's move on. I've got quite a long one here, and because there's just some descriptions afterwards. Would you rather kill off 2 billion people in the population
Yes.
through
Oh,
selective process or through a process of a lottery?
so do I want to be Thanos or do I want to just be a mass genocidal maniac? Also,
Yeah, so here is the details of what they are.
can I just do both?
No, one or the other.
Kill 4 billion people?
So
But
here
have
is
one
a
of it.
selective process. And this would be people below a certain threshold of IQ or debilitating diseases, physical deformities, extreme mental disabilities, etc. The way of selection guarantees that as our species we would have a chance of survival greater than before. Or a lottery process. Every human is given a designated number that they cannot trade, and nothing is saving you in the draw of your number.
So, Hunger Games. That's the plot of Hunger Games, isn't it? They get a random number and then...
Yeah, but I don't think it's killing off 2 million people.
I've only ever watched the first Hunger Games and I don't remember at all.
I think I got like the first hour in the first Hunger Games.
I mean, I've watched the first of most of those young ones. I watched the first Twilight, I watched the first Hunger Games. I never watched Maze Runner, never watched Divergent. I never watched... And okay, no, I've only watched the two. I've only watched Maze, the Hunger Games and Twilight, the first ones. I watched some of Harry Potter.
All right, let's move on. What's the answer?
Both.
No, one or the other. Lottery or
Well,
selection?
look, I find that randomness is controlled, no matter what you think. So, either one is controlled, but one is just less controlled than the other.
In this
I'll
situation, the
go-
random is true random.
Yeah, but there's always going to be some element of control to it.
To make it completely random, it is true random that doesn't really exist in society, but it is, and everyone picks the number at the exact same time.
I will change the odds by pulling the heart of the card and pulling the Uno reverse flip card. So I'll pick random.
All right, okay. I think on the internet, it's been mostly selection, but I don't think that is fair. I think it would have to be a lottery.
People are just racist and sexist and disabilityist.
Yeah, that does seem to be what the selection process is. It is just disabilities. So yes, lottery. I agree with all.
Yeah, dumb people, disabled people. Like, it's just, oh, I'm smart, so... Yeah, but the thing is, I imagine the people picking that would not be picked in the lottery if it was the smart people.
See, if the selection process was people of Twitter, then that
Well,
changes
it'll
the
be-
argument.
Not with Elon Musk's Twitter, Dan. Not with Elon Musk's Twitter.
Maybe not, maybe not.
The perfect bot-free Twitter. Of only the purest of people who believe in free speech. Even though Tesla has decided to kick some of its employees out because they don't agree with Elon Musk's plans for Twitter, silencing their free speech. Anyway, Dan, would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or toothpaste for the rest of your life?
Shampoo.
Yeah, no, obviously. Because once your hair gets gross, you just shave it all off, and then you let it grow back.
Well, it's actually not even that.
If you-
It's your hair naturally cleans itself. Shampoo is
Yeah, but
actually a
also
myth.
if your hair gets... Yeah, but it gets gross.
No, it does clean itself. Like it will.
Have you not
the
seen the
grease.
people with really gross, naturally non-washed hair?
I think it depends on the person. Some people can just like not wash their hair for years and it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's still the solution of if your hair gets gross, you just shave it all off and then it grows back. If your teeth fall out, they don't grow back. Unless
That
they're
is
your
true.
baby
That is
teeth.
true. That is true. Yeah, I don't know why would you get rid of toothpaste? That seems like a dumb idea. All right, here's another question. Would you rather have $1 million for free or $1 billion, but you have to cut off 3 fingers, and the fingers can be any of your choosing?
What the fuck, what again?
Would you rather have $1 million for free, or would you rather have $1 billion, but you must cut off 3 fingers, and the 3 fingers can be any of your choice?
1 million, because then I'll invest in crypto and lose all of it. I mean, get $1 billion.
Put it all in Dogecoin. Make it go to the moon.
Yeah. Someone's suing Elon Musk for $258 billion because of Dogecoin.
I mean, not going to get anywhere. It's your stupid idiocracy to do it.
Yeah. But no, $1 million, because $1 million is more money than you need. $1 billion is way too much money and you don't need it. Unless you're going to make a company that then fucks over all the other companies and donates most of it to charity. Or pays their workers actual livable wages. rather than hoarding it all for yourself. No, millions are alright. You could buy some shampoo.
Although I don't
Buy
think
some
you could
toothpaste.
really buy a house anymore.
No.
You'd probably
No,
still need
no.
a mortgage.
You could buy a small house, but to buy like a decent sized house, probably you'd be able to pay it, but you would have no money afterwards.
Yeah, that is the trouble with this housing market, That's why I'm never going to buy one, really, am I? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Live at home forever, kids! Yay!
Live at home with your parents until you're 50. Your whole family lives with you.
Now, to
your
be fair,
wife, your
once you get a
kids.
partner, I think it's easy to move out, but until that point.
Yep. Or rich parents. Or you win the lottery.
The lottery of surviving
Or
life.
You kill a man and take his life and assume it. And then you secretly pretend to be Daniel Franken for the rest of your life. I mean, what?
What? That's
What?
crazy.
Yeah. But he doesn't have a house, so fuck that guy. Dan, would you rather be able to time travel within certain range or be able to freeze time?
Freeze time.
How would you unfreeze it?
That is a good point. I'm
You freeze
assuming.
it.
Okay, for this example, we'll assume you can unfreeze time.
No, it just says you're able to freeze time.
No.
It doesn't say anything.
can't.
No, there's no factors. You just froze
Well, I think
time.
there's time
just-
travel then in that small range, you are stuck there and you can't go back.
Well, you can time travel within the certain range of that, so you can go back and forth, but you can't go further than that.
I'm assuming it's going to be.
Yes, I'm assuming
Yeah,
you can
time
unfreeze
travel. However,
the
for
time.
time
It was
travel-
a joke.
Are you allowed to intervene? And if you intervene, does it change the course of history?
Doesn't say. I would say yes.
I think the.
Would
I
go
don't-
kill Hitler? The most generic answer.
I don't think it can because.
Dan, if you don't say you kill Hitler, you're a horrible human being and you let the Holocaust happen.
I mean, he's a horrible
Would you
person.
stop 9/11?
Huh?
Would you stop 9/11?
Oh yeah, nothing's good come out of that.
So you'd only stop 9/11, you wouldn't stop the Holocaust.
As much as I would love to, the sad fact is, the World War II brought forward the computer. Without World War II, we wouldn't have
I'm
the
sure we would
computer.
have found a way to make the computer without.
There was no
endless
reason
blood.
for it.
Yeah, there is. There's always a reason.
There was
People
no
just do
reason for it. The
because-
reason for the computer was to crack the Enigma.
Yeah. And someone will make a code.
So would it actually be a computer?
Someone will make a really advanced Scrabble puzzle, and someone will go, I need to solve this Scrabble puzzle. Scrabble puzzle? Not Scrabble puzzle. What's the fucking crossword? Crossword puzzle. Someone
Yeah.
will make a really complicated crossword puzzle, and then...
I would kill. I think I would kill Hitler. Actually, no.
Why don't you secretly get Hitler into art school, and then you'd save it?
What I was going to say was I would kill Hitler after it.
You don't have to kill Hitler, you just have to get him into art school.
Well, no, but
It's
do you not
the
know like
simplest-
the conspiracy that there was 2 bullet holes when he was found?
No.
He was killed. There's
Was
a
this
conspiracy
covered on a
that
conspiracy episode?
yeah, there's a conspiracy that someone else killed him as he killed himself.
Probably what's-his-face's girlfriend.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Maybe I could be that person.
They probably
that other
did the looping their hands together with the guns, and he missed by accident, so she just pulled it out and shot him again because he's like, well, fuck this.
If I
You
could
screwed up,
go
boy.
back in time and prevent the Holocaust, but still manage to keep all the great inventions, then I'll do it.
You could invent them, Dan. You have the knowledge.
That's true, actually. Okay, yeah, we'll do that then. So I'll go back, stop the Holocaust, and then invent everything.
You find Alan
Alan Turing.
Turing.
Tell him how to do it.
Yeah.
He'll survive.
Well, no,
he
you
won't get
just-
castrated, and he won't hang himself.
So you're making him not gay,
No, I'm saying he can be gay, and he won't have to kill himself because of it.
but you're gonna stop the general public being homophobic.
No, I
Well,
just,
so
I'd be
you probably
supporting,
would,
right?
Dan.
No, but I can dig
Unless
up
you're
dirt
going
on
back and
everyone else.
changing the human opinion on homophobic people to make them less homophobic so that Alan Turing can live his happy life.
I reckon
in
you
that
could.
time
If
period.
if you start all the marches, start Pride Month back in 1940s, you could accelerate history, right?
You could try, you're one person, and everyone will think you're crazy because you'll be saying you're from the future and you know what happened.
No, I reckon I could do it. I reckon we could go back in time, save everything. However, I still want to freeze time.
No, I would go back and buy Microsoft stock, Apple stock, Google stock, Facebook stock, and then sell it all when they hit their downfall.
Thing is, I could freeze time and steal all your money, and I could just put it all into
You'd be
cash.
stuck, Dan. You'd
What?
be stuck. You'd be stuck.
No. I can unfreeze.
Because I
can
take the
unfreeze.
button away from you, because I can travel back before you press the button and take it.
Now, I freeze time. I store all your money. I put it all into cash, and then I take the money and I put it into a nice safe hiding spot, and I unfreeze time back where I was in the first place.
And then I travel back in time to find out where you put it whilst you've frozen me in time, and then I go and stab you in the neck.
We'll agree to disagree, and we'll move on.
Dan, would you rather have access to all the music ever written, but no way to play it, or be able to play any piece of music ever written on any instrument, but never be able to listen to any music again? So you can never hear what you're playing.
But you
Which
can
seems
play
really
it well.
weird. You're basically deaf. You're basically Mozart, because he was deaf towards the end.
But what was the first option? You can listen to any music.
You have access to all the music, but no way to play it. So you can never hear it anyway, because you can't play it on anything.
Then I suppose I would play the music, right?
Yeah, but you can't hear it.
But we can't hear
But
it either
anyway,
way.
you could never hear it. Basically, you could never hear it, but you'll be able to play it, and other people will be able to hear it. But if you have the first option, no one can ever hear it, and you can never hear it.
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't
there's no way to
understand
play
why
it.
that'd be useful.
Other than it's just in your head, and that would drive you insane. The first option sucks, because you'd have to constantly listen to music all the time, ever and everywhere, but you'd have no way of playing it. And then also, women love people who can play guitar or piano or the saxophone. So you get all three of them and play them all at the same time, but you'd never be able to hear it, so you wouldn't be able to hear what a horrible din it is.
I have
But the women
actually
would come
contemplated
from-
learning the guitar for that exact reason.
I think it's switched though. I think women hate people who play the guitar now.
Maybe.
Because it's just douchebags who play Wonderwall all the time. Because that's the easiest song to learn to play on a guitar.
I don't think I'll do that one. I think I'll do my own. Not my own music, but I'll do.
You do Metallica,
No.
or AC/DC,
I don't know. I'd be good.
or other rock bands who have a lot of guitar riffs. I know music.
Yes, it's not like
I
you listen
don't
to
know
like
music.
indie artists on SoundCloud.
Yep, nope, not at all.
Right. I got
I
another.
know who's in the top 100 charts at the moment.
I've got another. Would you rather? Would you rather?
Well, that's good, because this is the episode of Would You Rathers.
Would you rather have sex with a donkey and nobody
You
knows
love
about it,
sex ones, don't you?
or not have sex with a donkey? But everyone thinks you did.
See, there's the alternate one of you have sex with your cousin, but no one thinks you do it, and then there's you don't have sex with your cousin, but everyone thinks you did. There's always the alternate one of those.
Yeah,
They're
I
always
like the
fucked.
donkey one.
Well, that's because you want to fuck a donkey, Dan. We all know that. We all know that time you
Don't
fucked a donkey.
tell the audience my secrets.
Yeah. Do you remember in The Gentleman where that dude fucks a pig?
No.
It's at the end. It's the newspaper reporter guy, like the head of it. And Colin Farrell gets him drunk and he fucks a pig, and then they show the video and he looks terrified because he's fucked a pig. It's one of the greatest scenes in cinema.
I don't remember that. I really don't remember that.
It's so good because it's like, look, you're gonna leave this guy alone, or we release this to the public. And there's just a pig, and it's just, oh, it's so good. I love that movie so much. Anyway, to answer your question, I will not fuck a donkey, but have people think I did.
That's fair enough. So not
Bestiality is wrong, and I'll know
but
that
what
I'm in
if
the
the
right.
donkey consents to it?
How the fuck are you gonna get a donkey to consent?
Let's say it can consent.
You're gonna get it to count to 2 or whatever it is that people try and claim that makes horses intelligence, where they say a thing and they clap their hoofs, which isn't intelligence, it's just them obeying an order, because they know that that gives them a treat.
Okay, let's just say they can consent to it.
No.
Still no?
No, I don't want to fuck a donkey.
But what if it
Dan,
wants it?
we know your answer is yes, so you don't have to worry about it. Stop trying to get me to fuck a donkey.
It could be
I'll
worse.
let people think I fucked a donkey,
It
but
could
I'm
be
not
worse.
fucking a donkey.
It could be everyone thinks you get fucked by a donkey.
What's wrong with getting fucked by a donkey? That's just a daily occurrence. I'm not fucking the donkey, I'm letting the donkey fuck me. That's a different story.
That's a long chodo up your anus.
Yeah.
You'll probably get a great orgasm after that one.
Mr. Hands. That's my sexual partner for those mediocre orgasms. That was a horse, not a donkey. Everyone's favorite internet video, Mr. Hands, where a guy gets fucked by a horse and dies
Would you rather?
because it basically destroys his innards.
Would you rather know everyone else's life statistics?
Okay, I won't do my one then.
Well, you did 2 in a row.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You
No,
did
I
freeze
didn't.
time and then the music one. Yes, you did. Go back and listen to the episode. You found out you did.
I just edited it, so I didn't.
There you
Fuck
go.
you.
Fine. Would you rather know everyone else's life statistics or your own?
Everyone else's, because then I can go up to people and say, you're going to die, and then they'll die.
Just walk.
And I'll become one of those reality TV stars who's like those cats that go to hospital rooms and sit on patients, and then the next day they die, and everyone's scared of that cat because it means they're going to die.
But do you not want to know like how many steps you've walked or your highest jump?
No, I can get my phone to do that.
I suppose
Oh
you.
no,
I suppose you can.
I've walked 100 steps today. Cool. What the fuck does that tell me? Oh, this person's gonna die tomorrow. I'm gonna go poke them and go ha 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 ha.
Fair enough.
Or if it gives you the cancer stats, I can go, hey, look, you've got cancer, dude. Go get chemo and you'll be fine. I could be a lifesaver, or I could. Dan, I saw your life statistics. That's cancer. You're gonna die.
Oh no.
No joke about cancer, kids. It's not funny.
No.
Only
no, it's really
adults
not.
are allowed to do it. My grandfather died of cancer.
Let's move on.
Not a lie, ladies and gentlemen, but that's why I'm allowed to joke about it.
I mean, I also know many people who've died from cancer and currently have cancer, so...
Yeah, and you can laugh at them, because you know them.
No, I don't want to laugh at them about it. I really don't.
Wow, you're treating them differently, Dan, and that's not a good sign. They just want to be treated like normal people.
No one wants to be laughed at about for having it.
Everyone wants to laugh. It's just a funny
No,
thing.
you can laugh, but not laugh that you had it. Like, just laugh at them saying, ha ha ha, you're going to die.
Yeah, that's fine.
No one wants that.
Everyone wants that. If I get cancer, you can do that to me. I don't care.
I don't think I will. I don't want to do that.
But I'll tell you it's fine. I'll give you the free cancer card.
Yeah,
You
but
can
I don't
laugh
want
as
to do
much
it.
as- Nah, it's fine, Dan. Dan, would you rather have a job that pays $70 an hour but lets you work from home, or a job that pays you $100 an hour but requires you to be physically present? Topical.
$100 an hour. I'm physically present.
Yeah, you have to be physically present at work, or you get paid $70 an hour but you get to work from home.
No, I'd much rather be in work and get paid more.
You'd rather be paid more and go to work.
Yeah.
So the increased cost of petrol and all of that and everything that would basically get you down.
Yeah, but it's not
And the
that much
emotional
more.
stress of having to go and get stuck in traffic and
Once
all of
again,
that.
it's not that bad for
They've
me.
proven that working at home is actually more of a relief and people are
Yeah,
happier.
but I don't do
and
any
less
work at
stressed.
home. I get bored.
You could go to an internet cafe and put up a bed and
Like,
Same
I
as your
work.
house.
I like being able to just go around the office and talk to people. It's so much
You
fun
can
just
do
to
that online.
walk down a corridor, you bump into somebody, talk to them for an hour.
No, I take the pay cut because the amount of money I'm spending on petrol to get to work basically would get me to the same point. Anyway, and also I hate people. So
Yes, we
if
all
I
know.
can get all the stuff,
That is
if
why
I
you're
can get
currently
all
doing
the
a
stuff that I
podcast.
use to build my this machinery that I do, sent to my house, and I put it out in the back garden, and I build a machine, and then someone comes and picks it up. Boom, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yes, we all know you hate people because you're currently sat here doing a podcast on a Friday night rather than actually going out and socializing.
Also, I joked about people with cancer.
Yeah.
So, I've already nearly been cancelled once today. I can get cancelled more.
You've nearly been
Not
cancelled
pretty.
many times this week.
Probably. Dan, your next one.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be doing things.
You are.
Yeah, the minute
Hang
I
on,
just...
once you do that,
No.
you tell
I
the
got it
audience
here,
what the
got it here.
question is. I'm going to run downstairs and get a Kit Kat. Keep going.
Well, that's just kind of weird and not very useful. So clearly Danny's run out of Would You Rathers. And now I can say whatever I want about him because he's not here and I can just make fun of him. But I won't do that because I like to be nice and not be horrible. So instead, I am going to ask the Would You Rather question.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have returned.
Would you rather have a girlfriend or a time machine?
Time machine.
Yeah, same.
You
Who
can
needs love?
fuck a time machine.
Wait, what did you say?
You can fuck a time machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said a lot worse.
Well, you can do that, Dan, but
I
why would
thought you
want
said
to?
you can't buy a time machine.
You can't buy a time machine.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
That is true.
Mail
That's
order
all-
Russian
no.
bread, anybody?
Mm.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Now, a
Time,
time machine. You can go back and secretly insert yourself into the mind of your 15-year-old self and your first crush and tell her all the things that the girl likes, and then you can secretly gaslight her into liking you. Be a horrible person. And then you get a girlfriend anyway. Boom. Just keep going back in time to gaslight that girl into liking you.
I am going to make some adjustments to the question. When it says have a girlfriend, if you do not pick that option, it means you will never have a girlfriend or partner.
Why does it just have to be a girlfriend? Why can't it be a boyfriend?
That's
Why
what I'm
can't it be
clarifying. That's what I'm clarifying.
Yep.
Just didn't interrupt me.
It's gay pride month.
I'm going to change it to partner, and you will never have a partner ever if you pick time machine. You cannot go back in time and get one. You will never ever find true love. Or
What
love.
if I go back to the point in time where I say, yes, I want to have the time machine, slit that guy's throat, I still have the time machine, but then I can also get the girlfriend. Because the events of that never happened, but the time is still back
But then
in
you
time.
just created a. But that doesn't work because you've just made a paradox.
Nope.
No, but you
I can just say
still got
no.
to follow time machine rules. You're not allowed to make a paradox.
No.
There's an anti-paradox matrix in there,
Yeah.
so you can't go back in time and kill somebody or kill
I
yourself.
can.
No, you can't because then you would never
There's
exist.
just the I can rule, which means I can. It's
Let's
the
move
greatest
on,
power in
because
the
you're
world.
pissing me
It's
off.
the anime rule. Okay, Dan. We have. What was your answer? Kit Kat or Kit Kat? Girlfriend or time machine? Not Kit Kat or time machine. I don't remember Kit Kat. Brand sponsored. We're not. Not at all.
This
It's
man just
I
likes
happened-
Kit Kats.
Well, they just happened to have Would You Rathers on, so I thought it was relevant. Anyway, speaking of Kit Kat Would You Rathers, Dan, would you be the person who has held the door open too soon, or the person who has had to run for it? The greatest Would You Rather question of all time.
Okay, I've never understood this, right? Because someone made okay. Let me rephrase that. I no longer understand this because someone made a point to me. If someone opens the door for a person, it means that they've already estimated how long this person's going to take to get to the door, which means they are happy for that person to carry on walking at the same pace while the door is held open.
What if that person slows down?
What do you mean slows
Then
down?
when they get to the door, they slam it in their face and crush their skull.
Well, that'd be funny, but yeah, I think I don't know how to answer this question then. I was supposed to be the person.
Be the person who has to run for the door?
Actually, would I?
Would you rather be the person who has to pick up the pace because someone's holding the door for you, or would you rather be the person who's holding the door open for someone who they think can't open a door themselves?
I think I would rather be the
Also,
person running
we live in a
towards the door.
world where holding a door open is considered rude now.
Who considers that rude?
A lot of people, because it's like, oh, you don't think I can open a door?
I've never seen anyone think that's rude.
I have.
Who?
I have.
Was it a chick?
Someone. No, that was a guy.
That's even weirder.
He was like, you don't think I can hold a door open? I was like, dude, I'm just being nice. And he was like, no, fuck you. And I was like, okay, whatever the fuck.
Was he drunk?
Was it? No, it was a general reaction to someone who was like, it was like at 10 a.m.
Are you
If he was
that
drunk,
like
fuck.
insecure that you can't have anyone open a door for you?
It was just one of those people who just seemed to be very angry. And he probably was having a bad day, and he probably just thought, oh, this cunt's just holding a door open for me because he thinks I can't do anything because my life's a miserable mess. And I was like, just in my head going, ah, I'm being shouted at. What the fuck's happened? That's my mind.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be the person running towards the door. Here's one that's mainly
Yeah.
for me. Would you
Okay.
rather not know how to swim or not know how to ride a bike?
Do you not know how to do either?
I do not know how to ride a bike.
Well, I know how to ride a bike and I know how to swim.
So which
And
would you
one of
rather
them
not?
I use a lot more than the other.
Which is?
Well, I use a bike more. I'm not
However-
on. I'm not Aquaman. I don't live in the sea.
With climate change happening.
I live on a mountain.
Yeah, but there'd be no water left.
I can just cycle up a hill. Boom.
However,
Problem
with
solved.
climate change
I
happening,
can just cycle to the moon.
you can cycle to the moon.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
I will cycle to SpaceX and go to the moon. Although they'll probably have to stop off at Mars. Because Elon Musk won't go to the moon. He only wants to go to Mars.
Why would you stop off at Mars to go to the moon?
No, that's what I was saying. I probably would want to go to the moon, but because I went to SpaceX and not NASA, I would end up on Mars. Because Elon Musk only has a boner for Mars and doesn't want to go to the moon because it's old news.
Well,
Even though it's probably
there's
easier
actually-
to terraform the moon than it is to terraform Mars.
There's actually now a reason to go to the moon, which is mental.
Sex.
No, that's inside job.
Yes. A cartoon on Netflix.
Yeah, I won't
Paid
get into the
promotion.
reasons why there's a scientific reason for it. No one wants to hear that.
It's water.
No, it was for helium, but
They found water. Anyway, Dan, here is the ultimate Kit Kat question number 3. Only ever be able to drink lukewarm tea or have to pour the milk in first?
that is sacrilege. And I saw someone do it the other day, and I was like, you have got to be arrested for that.
I don't give a shit about tea.
I know you don't, but
So-
I love a good cup of tea.
Yes, You're more British than I am. Congratulations.
Yes, apparently I've been told I also sound quite British.
But yeah, I've been told I sound American, which fits me nicely because Americans don't know how to
Yes,
do
you also
T's.
say American slang words, which I never understood why.
I learned them. That's about it.
I also watch American TV shows. I still speak. I don't know
Yeah,
why
but
I speak so
have
British.
dyslexia. I have dyslexia, and my brain mixes up the words and goes, which one it says first. That's my explanation. It just says the first word that comes to my head, and it's normally the one I've heard more, so I normally have heard the American ones more, because I normally watch more American stuff than British.
Honestly, I just do not understand how I got this accent. Like, no one in my family.
Well, when a
has this-
mummy and daddy love each other very much,
I don't have the same accent. as
they
my
go
parents.
into the bedroom and they start fucking a donkey.
Yeah,
And
sure.
then eventually that donkey births a small child named Daniel Weller. And then that baby grows up. And because it's heard a donkey having sex with its parents for, how old are you, 23? 22?
20. Would you say 20x?
20x years.
Yes.
It slowly grows up to have the voice of both a donkey screaming with pleasure and a human being, and thus creates your accent.
What, just British?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone around me just has a more of a local accent, and I don't.
And I have an American accent. Somehow.
Do people around you, do they have quite a British accent as well, or is it more?
I don't know, I never really pay attention to accents. So I don't know. That's why it always confuses me when people say I have an American accent, because I don't give a shit about people's accents. So I just don't hear people's accents.
Well, they're because
Like, people have told me that... Well, no, because I've had people who have literally had lisps. Like, literal lisps. And I don't notice it at all. And everyone points it out to me, and I'm like, I don't hear it. So I just don't notice problems with people's speeches. I just hear people's voice and just assume that it's just a generic monotone voice.
Do you know, I've always wanted to... Well, my dog's having a great time. I've always wanted to go to America and just talk to people in a British accent to see what people say.
I want to go to America just to see if they think I'm American.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
doubt
I'll
they
talk and I
would.
go. I came to San Francisco a week ago. Do you think this person lives here?
Mm.
Does this person
Who
live in
knows?
America or not?
I have literally been stood next to an American, and they have thought I was American, and they were. So, that's how good I apparently have an American accent. And I don't hear it at all.
You need to listen to some local stuff. Put on some
I
Little
watched
Britain.
In-Betweeners. No, we don't do Little Britain.
Why not Little Britain?
Little Britain is one of those shows that probably wouldn't be made today.
Oh no, it did get cancelled. It definitely did get cancelled.
Yeah.
It got brought back because the British people were like, "You're idiots. Why are you cancelling this?"
Yeah, you've got much worse America.
I don't know if they have gone much worse than
They
Little
got
Britain.
South Park. They got South Park.
That's true. That is true. But no,
and Family Guy.
I still think Little Britain's worse. Like,
I haven't watched Little Britain in ages. I should go back and watch it.
Family Guy and South Park are cartoons. Little Britain is live action.
It's crazy. I was watching, basically, I started watching a Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing, which is like an abridged version of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it came out like 13 years ago. And the amount of like jokes that would not pass nowadays is insane. And I was just like, holy fuck, this is crazy. It's just to have a time capsule and go back to when jokes like this would have been just the norm. And I'm like, huh, it's quickly changing.
We should probably go back to
I
Would You
still
Rather.
laughed at them. Like, I still laughed at the jokes.
What was
But,
the
like,
Would You Rather again?
I haven't done my Would You Rather yet.
I know it was a T, wasn't it? Wasn't that the answer? Wasn't that the question?
Yeah, oh yeah, there was the tea. Well,
That was a
would you
massive
rather have
sidetrack.
Would you rather have lukewarm tea, or would you rather have the milk poured first in your tea?
I think I'll just have the milk poured first. It's not that big a deal, as everyone says it is.
I don't like either option, so I sustain and jump off a bridge.
Fair enough. Would you rather live in modern North Korea or the same location 800 years ago?
Same location.
Yeah, but what about diseases?
Have you been to North Korea? South Korea or North Korea?
North Korea.
Yeah.
The one where there's a shortage of food, not the shortage of...
Well, no, not if you're powerful and in control. So if I went there, I'd just become friends with Kim Jong-un. Say he's not fat. Say he doesn't have a small, tiny penis.
He
Just do
definitely
what
does.
Dennis Rodman did. Just do what Dennis Rodman did and just be good at basketball, I guess, and Kim Jong-un will like you. And throw your morals out the window to be friends with a dictator. Do you know who Dennis Rodman is, Dan?
No idea.
He is one of those basketball players who used to play with Michael Jordan when Michael Jordan used to play basketball. And then he became friends with Kim Jong-un for some reason. and goes on trips to North Korea to hang out with Kim Jong-un.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so he's friends with Kim Jong-un. That's just a thing that happened. Like, it's crazy that a guy who played basketball became friends with a dictator. Also, Steven Seagal is friends with Vladimir Putin.
What is your would you
An
rather
actor.
question?
Didn't I answer your question? Oh no, I jumped off a bridge. Nope. Did I jump off a bridge for my one or your
That
one?
was your one.
What was your one?
North Korea or Andrew?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why we got a North Korea. Yeah, 100 years ago. Because
800 years ago.
Yeah, 800 years ago.
We said 800 years ago.
800 years ago. No, 800 years ago.
Those do sound very similar.
They do. My accent probably doesn't help.
Probably not.
No, 800 years ago because it'd be fun. And then I could probably make a time capsule with my dead corpse. And then write a letter. And then whoever discovers me when they're trying to dig up this plot of land for the building site, I just have a big middle finger and a sign that says, "Get fucked, nerds." And then that'll be someone's day. Anyway, last of the Kit Kat Would You Rathers, Dan.
Alright, go for it.
I just randomly picked these, so I don't actually know what the questions are until I read them. So if they're shit, then I apologize, but I have a lot more, so maybe we'll do another one. Anyway, would you rather sing everything you speak or dance every time you walk?
Probably sing everything I speak.
Dance.
You would dance
So I can
everywhere?
just do jazz hands forever, because that's dancing, and you just continuously jazz hands.
Yeah, but it would get achy.
Nah, it's fine. Then you just do leg jazz hands, or feet jazz hands.
I'd rather sing. It'd be quite annoying to everyone else, but I'd have a great time. It wouldn't make too much. It wouldn't make my life too much different.
No, I do jazz hands. Jazz hands sounds more fun.
Although, when it says singing, does that mean I can sing in tune?
No. You just have to sing. Whatever your singing capabilities are now, you have to sing at that level.
Damn.
I mean, you could try and learn how to sing and maybe improve it, but I could also learn how to dance and do, like, street dance. Step up to the streets or whatever it is.
Imagine like having to do the worm everywhere you go. That
Or the
is
moonwalk.
how would
I just do the moonwalk. I just walk backwards. Boom. Just do Michael Jackson's moonwalk every time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I will do
I just live life in reverse.
one more. Would you rather have a car that's a transformer or a Pokemon as a pet?
Pokemon is a pet.
Any reason why?
Why the fuck would you want a transformer?
How cool would it be? Have a transformer. Get out of the, you know.
No, because as soon as it transforms and you're in the car, you get decapitated.
Nah, it'd be cool. It would be cool.
No. Having a Pokemon.
Because then I'd have a
you
friend.
could choose one of the ones that people want to fuck, and then you'd have your girlfriend.
But you see, you want to have a threesome with your Pokemon and your girlfriend.
No, I'm saying that there are Pokemon that people want to fuck, so if you chose the Pokemon, you just pick the Pokemon that people want to fuck, and then you just whore it out like a thing, and you could make fuck tons of money.
You're gonna pimp
I
out
would
your
think of a
Pokemon.
business. I'm gonna pimp out my Pokemon. Fucking pimp out Gardevoir or Low Bunny. Or,
I think
yeah,
the reason why I
Baneri-
picked Transformer is
If
because
I said Baneri, that would be creepier because Baneri is the pre-evolution of Low Bunny.
the reason
it's
I
the
picked
childhood.
Transformer is because I don't like Pokemon.
Yeah. But you even like Transformers?
Yeah, not the cartoons. I didn't watch the cartoons, but I watched the first 3 films.
3?
4 films? 5 films.
3. There's 5 films. There's 3 ones with Shia LaBeouf and 2 with Mark Wahlberg.
I think I've seen
3 with Mark Wahlberg. I think there's 3 with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, I do Transformers 6.
I think there's 6, and there's Bumblebee with Haley Steinfeld, which actually I quite enjoyed. And I like the original Transformers.
I think I've seen. Have I seen all 6?
Dark of the Moon, Rise of the... Oh, there's a new one coming out. Revenge of the Fallen, Age of Extinction, Dark of the Moon, Rise of the Beast, The Last Night. The last one was 2017, and then Bumblebee. And there hasn't been another one since. They're doing a Rise of the Beast.
Yeah, that's next year, 2023.
Right.
But I think it's a prequel.
I don't know. How many Transformer movies are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including Bumblebee. And then Rise of the Beast is next year.
I think I've seen all of them.
I have only seen the first 3 of Bumblebee. Because I didn't watch the Mark Wahlberg ones because there's a scene in it where Mark Wahlberg's daughter's boyfriend pulls out a card that basically says it's legal for him to have sex with a minor
Oh.
in that state. And he has it printed in his wallet. And I imagine some executive in the studio was like, no, it's fine that my daughter is dating this older man because it says so in this state that they're legally allowed to have it. So I'm going to put it in this movie so that I can prove to the world that it's not weird that my daughter is having sex with an older man.
Okay, let's move on to the final Would You Rather.
You want a Kit Kat one? Because I have to go run downstairs again.
I mean, I can talk about it if you want. The last one. I mean, that was my last one. Back another one.
Nope, Dan, here you go. Would you rather live in a country or live in a city? The country, not a country.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I think right now I kind of live in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like sort of in between. Would I rather go more? I think at the minute I would rather go more city. But as I get older, I think I'd prefer the country.
So doing the old man approach, where you live in the city, work your ass off, get all the money in the world, and then move to a fuck-ton, bumfuck nowhere place with no Wi-Fi and just live off the grid.
Yes, that seems like the life of kings.
I would kill myself in either situation, so I'd probably like to live in a city because at least I'll die somewhere nicer.
Isn't the country nicer?
I like cities.
Alright.
The country may look nice and green, but I don't give a shit about green.
On that depressing note, I think the podcast is over.
Oh, no, hey, yo, would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or an airborne creature?
Airborne.
Sea.
Reason?
Like I said, I'm gonna bring it back to the whale again, Dan. Every episode from now on is gonna have a whale fact.
I swear you said that before. I swear
Yeah.
that's not something new.
Nope, because we had an episode where there's a whale fact. And I'm now bringing it back to the whale that is at a higher frequency than the other ones, so it's lonely. And I would become a sea creature that can produce a sound at that level, so I could go have a conversation with that whale.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this weird episode with so many tangents, we don't know what to do with them. If you liked it, leave a like, check out the social links in the link tree below. I would have really thought after however 75-ish episodes we would have thought of an intro and an outro for these things. But hey, look, one day we will.
Well, we used to have one.
We probably did at some point. And I'll leave you, ladies and gentlemen, with a question. Would you rather be attacked by a bear or a shark? We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.